Hi, I'm Holly, sports podiatrist and professional triathlete.
And I'm Ben, also a triathlete and also a podiatrist. Today we're presenting from Pure Performance Sports, the running store on the Warners Bay Esplanade.
And we're continuing our topic on shoes, a tool to help us run. With so many shoes on the market, how can we determine what the right shoe is?
We really need to focus on the individual when buying shoes. Their activity, their running history, the stability and mobility of their forefoot and their ankle joint, the distance of running, whether it be 5 kilometers or a marathon, their running surface, whether it be trail or track, previous or current injuries, whether or not we're accommodating orthoses, and whether these will combine well with the shoe type we're looking at. Also the place of purchase, which will ensure quality products as opposed to buying cheap seconds. We mentioned in our last video that lighter weight footwear can lead to better performance. How is this the case, and then is running barefoot faster?
Well, research shows that for every 100 grams added per foot on a shoe will cause an energy cost increase by approximately 1%, whether running barefoot or with shoes. Interestingly, running barefoot and in lightweight shoes does not significantly differ in energy cost. When controlling for shoe or foot mass, running in lightweight shoes actually requires 3 to 4% less energy than running barefoot. Hence, running in lightweight shoes is actually more efficient. Also, 10 millimeters of firm cushioning will offset some of the load in the foot as opposed to none. It will improve the capacity of the body to dampen the load, stabilize and push off. Shoes can therefore offset the load that your foot has to do internally.
It's important to have the strength, the mobility and the skill before moving into a more minimal shoe. This is absolutely critical. You may need to have an athlete screening to assess this. One test for mobility at the ankle joint is to assess whether you have 30 degrees of range of motion. This assessment will be uploaded in a future video.
So how often do you need to replace shoes? Durability in shoes will generally last around 500 to 800 kilometers or 3 to 6 months. It is good to keep in mind that a midsole loses around 50% of cushioning after 750 kilometers, and the sole of a shoe does not wear evenly. So this can therefore place higher stress on certain parts of our feet, because the shoe can literally bend in the middle here, and it can lead to high stress points on parts of our MPJs, as we call them, leading to inflammation.
Okay, so in closing, Holly, as a triathlete, what do you look for in performance footwear?
Alright, well there's a few different factors. I look for a shoe that provides good sensory input to my body so that I can actively stabilize myself. I want the shoe to be fairly low to the ground. The offset of the Cloud Surfer, for example, is 6 mils, and I find that drop to work fairly well for me. I want there to be stiff cushioning, and also so that will provide my body with a really responsive feeling during propulsion. I want the shoe to feel like it's a part of my body. I use the Cloud Racer at least once during training on a track session, and then also for my competitions. Another shoe that I like to train in is specifically the Cloud Surfer. This shoe particularly has a little bit more cushioning, so on my longer runs I just don't put the body under as much stress. So the On shoes for me, they tick all the boxes and they're a fantastic shoe.